It took Apple 10 generations to give the iPad a modern look. Yes, we have a brand new Apple iPad, the base iPad. It's called the Apple iPad 10th generation and it's here. It looks like the iPad Air 5th generation, which also look like the iPad Pro 11-inch. Apple really doesn't want to experiment a lot with the designs and stuff, but anyway, we have a brand new iPad here. I am Amritangshu Mukherjee from HT Tech. Let us have a quick look at the iPad 10th generation. The new iPad 10th generation brings a couple of upgrades over its predecessor, and the obvious one is the new price tag. Starting at rupees 45,000, it's a lot more pricier than the model it replaces, and I have to ask, why should you pay this much for an iPad? I mean, this is supposed to be the base iPad. This is supposed to be accessible to everyone. And with the 9th generation iPad still on sale, you really have to see why you want this. I mean, okay, first of all, yes, we have a brand new design. With the new iPad, one of the bigger changes is the design. Compared to the old slate-like design we saw on the 9th generation iPad, this one has the brand new design. It looks like the 5th generation iPad, which has these uniformly slim bezels all around, and we have the FaceTime camera sitting right here in the middle, and it's in the right place because when I'm taking video calls on this, I look at the person and not in an awkward position. The display itself, well, it's an IPS LCD panel, but since Apple had to cut costs, this iPad does not have a laminated panel, and as a result there is a gap, and you can observe the slight delay in latency, and since it supports the first generation Apple Pencil, it's not exactly precise. It works, and since we are talking about the first generation Apple Pencil, this iPad gets a USB-C port. Yay! USB-C port is a big new thing for the iPad, for the base iPad, because the Lightning port was what Apple had offered. Since we are talking about the Apple Pencil, you should know that the new iPad comes with a USB Type-C port, and the first generation Apple Pencil, it only charges via the Lightning port. So how does it work with the USB-C port? Well, Apple had a solution. They are now selling a dongle that lets you connect the Apple Pencil to the iPad to charge, and it's a very complicated process, and really if you are really into drawing or sketching, I suggest just get the iPad Air with the newer Apple Pencil 2nd generation. That sticks magnetically, this doesn't. Other than that, the USB-C port, it is surely convenient to charge it. It is very easy to charge. I mean, you can just use any Android charger or even your laptop charger to charge it, but the speeds are limited. Apple still ships a 20-watt charger in the box. Other than the port and the charger, what this new iPad has got is an Apple A14 Bionic chip. The Apple A14 Bionic chip is the same one that powers the iPhone 12, so you're getting a good amount of performance, but I think it lacks that eagerness that you get from the M1 iPad Air or the M1 iPad Pros. But for most basic tasks, if you just game or if you watch videos or if you browse social media, it does the job. It does the job well. Now I have the folio case here, which, as you can see, you can stick it here, and there you go. You have an iPad stand. Other than the folio case, Apple also sells a Magic Smart Folio keyboard case, or I may have got the name wrong, but anyway, it is basically the same thing with a keyboard extended. And well, I've used it. The keyboard is good enough, but it's not exactly laptop replacement level. I mean, it's good. It just works if you have to type a document in urgency. Maybe good enough for kids, but for professionals, the laptop still works. Other than that, the new iPad has got a 12 megapixel FaceTime camera, and with the center stage thing, so video calls don't look awkward. Other than that, you have got a pair of stereo speakers, and that's it. I think that's all about the iPad you need to know. I think at the price of rupees 45,000, the iPad 10th generation is too pricey. I think Apple could have done a lot more considering the price. Maybe it could have given it the same display as the iPad Air, or maybe it could have given it a faster processor, or maybe it could have simply dropped the price if it was selling this. And most importantly, with the 9th generation iPad still on sale at almost rupees 30,000, I think, why would you buy this? I mean, it's okay, it's good. I mean, as long as that iPad is selling, I won't look at this. Or if I have to spend this much amount on an iPad, I would rather go for an iPad Air. But yeah, that is it. That is all you need to know about the Apple iPad 10th generation. Let us know, what do you think? Do you like it? Would you want to buy it? Would you consider this as your next laptop replacement? Let us know in the comments below. I am Amritangshu signing off on behalf of HD Tech. Thanks.